Hey, we should be live very soon. So I'll just wait for the stream to catch up a bit. Once the stream catches up, we'll get started. So as soon as people can hear me talk, just leave a comment just to make sure the microphones are working. Make sure that you can hear me okay. And then I'll come around in front of the camera and make sure that you can hear me, because we have a very special guest today. We do. And there she is, the tree. I'm only kidding. We've got someone a bit more exciting than the tree. We've got someone a bit more exciting than the tree. So yeah, just let me know once you can hear and see, and hopefully reception doesn't completely drop out on us. It's running a bit slow at the moment, to tell the truth. Reception is running really slow. Anyway, let me know. Hello, Kerry's in. Hello, Kerry, how are you? How's the sound? Hey, I thought I'd pop in for a few minutes. No worries. G'day, Ultimate, how are you? Kath, hello. Can see and hear okay, good. Okay, I'll just come around in front of the camera. G'day, Birdman, Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. This is my first stream of the year. And look at that, a giant egret just flew past. I've got a very special video coming up soon. Hello and welcome to 2026. First live stream of the year, and I don't have landscape gear. I have my 70 to 200 for my special guest today. So just make sure that the audio is working out over here. I have got it underneath my shirt just because it's a bit windy, so I want it hidden. And as you can probably see from my shirt, I'm a bit muddy because my special guest has been a little bit naughty before we started. So Matthew, sound is good. G'day Matthew, how are you? Okay, Jade's friend's in, Max is in, Jade. Bit of a spoiler for my special guest. No, my special guest isn't Jade. Jade's my daughter, but she is here with me. I've got my two daughters. I've got everything they say don't do. Don't work with children and animals. There we go. There she is. So there's our special guest. So we're going to do some action dog photography today. We're going to do silhouettes. We're going to use the light. I'm going to explain how we can use the light. Once we lose light, I'll sort of go through camera settings. G'day Diane, how are you? DT Bo, hello and welcome. So good. KJ60KLM. Yeah, YouTube have changed everyone's username, so hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. So look, I'm back at one of my favourite trees, but yeah, I've got Ripley with us today. So let me give you a nice close look of Ripley without her jumping up on me. And without getting my daughters in the... I don't think they want to be on screen. Ripley.
It's okay if I am.
Say hello. Say hello. So Ripley's going to be our star for the day. So we're gonna do some action photography today. Like I said, we'll cover some silhouettes. We'll use the light while we've got it. This is kind of your typical golden hour shoot that we're going to do. So it should be fun. And look, I will get back into the landscape photography. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different just to start the year. I want to do difference this year. Okay, I wonder if it's Ripley. Yeah, you guessed it. It's Ripley. So another thing I want to do is go through my camera settings. G'day Erin, how are you? Happy New Year. Yeah. I think a few people sort of picked we had Ripley with us, so yeah, that's good. So first thing I'm going to do, let's cover camera settings first, because it is a photography stream after all. So I'm going to quickly show you sort of roughly where we're going to be at for now. So let's have a look. So fast shutter speed, we need fast shutter speeds with dogs, especially when they're running around. I do have a 2.8, we will drop it down to 2.8 as we lose light. We have plenty of light in the sky at the moment, so I'm going to shoot, I might even shoot at f5.6 for now. Shutter speed's going to be I don't want to get slower than 5/100ths. I'll probably keep it up around about 1,000th of a second. And ISO, I'm just going to watch my histogram and I'll just bump up ISO as needed. Okay, we've got plenty of light, so we're not going to get ISO over 800. But yeah, fast shutter speed, that's the key, especially with dogs moving fast, which is what we'll start with while we've got light. As we start to lose light, we'll slow down our shutter speed, we'll drop our aperture. But what I really want to do, and I haven't even played with this yet, I'm going to go through all these different cases. Like on the Canon, we've got all these different autofocus settings. So I'm going to try them all out and just see which one I prefer. So yeah, I know, where is it? This one here, the continue to track subjects is what is called a sticky setting. So the autofocus will stick to our subject, but it won't be super fast. Now Ripley is very fast. This one here is a bit of everything. It's tracking and the sensitivity, so that should be sticky and fast. I'm going to run through all of them today. And just, this is a little personal test for me, just to see which one I prefer for fast moving subjects. So, g'day John Carter, how are you? Hello, welcome. So, and look, you know, if the sky goes off, I have got my wide angle in the bag as well. So if the sky goes off and does stuff, we might even pull out the wide angle. Have a bit of a play with that. But yeah, for starters, let's take some photos, and I'll show you the photos as I take them. I've already got a couple of silhouettes. I had a bit of a practice when I got here, just to sort of test out everything. So there's my first shot so far. You can't see it, but let me press play. Okay, so that's kind of a bit of a silhouette that I took when we first got here, just playing around. So we'll do some silhouettes. We'll get Ripley in the light as well, so we can use that light to light up her face. And who knows, something exciting might happen tonight, like what happened the other night. Which, yes, I'll have a new video dropping soon. A few people have seen my new video. I had a very, very special encounter the other night. It was really cool. Really cool. So that new video will drop soon. So hopefully everyone had a good Christmas and a new year. Lots of big plans this year. I want to do lots of different things this year, rather than just revisiting same locations. We're a lot more wildlife this year. I really want to do more wildlife. I love my wildlife. So we'll do some more of that. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep the camera pretty much where it is. I just don't want Ripley jumping up on it. So what I'm going to do is, let me bring it over a little bit. We'll do some silhouettes to start with. While that sun's nice and high and harsh, we'll do some silhouettes. So silhouettes, f5.6, even up to f8, and a super fast shutter speed. Basically exposed for your sky. You're literally underexposing for silhouettes. You are underexposing, and that will give us a nice silhouette. Got some nice reflections there as well. So let's yeah, we won't be having any award-winning images tonight, not on the panel awards anyway. Now I have a flippy screen. This is the greatest thing I ever bought, is a flippy screen, because now another thing with animals and children, you want to shoot at eye level. So because Ripley's, you know, her eyes are down low, we want to be down low. That's just a bit of a golden rule for anything when you need to focus on eyes, be at eye level, especially with pets, kids. Ripley, where are you going? Okay, I'll see if I can get her to run towards me. Ripley. I'm in my first curtain electronic shutter. Now with the EF lenses, I don't believe I get the full 40 frames a second. I've got an EF lens. I've got my old EF 70-200. I think with the normal electronic shutter, then we get our full burst. So, just sort of practicing the tracking, to tell the truth. Are you going to jump, Ripley?
If I get the
Tracking seems to be pretty good. Okay, we've got lots of light. I'm going to bump my ISO back down and really go for a silhouette. it's hard work. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I like to give them a bit of space too. You don't want to be too tight. Same with wildlife. You don't want to be too tight when they're moving, because quite often by the time they jump or move quickly, they will be out of the frame. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I think we can just finish up right there. I think I've already got the shot of the night. It's not exactly a silhouette. We've got some nice backlighting. So, look at that shot. So that's sort of what I'm going for. Nice fast shutter speed to freeze our action. Got her jumping. Not quite a silhouette. I've got some nice backlighting, so I'm kind of using that. To get a full silhouette, just speed up your shutter speed. Faster shutter speed. I'm at 1,000th of a second now. I could get my shutter speed up to 2,000, 4,000, then we'll really have a nice silhouette. But we've got nice light, we've got nice backlight. So I'm using the backlight at the moment. Oh God, I nearly fell. Don't mind me, kids. Actually, let's just get her to sit for a second. I want to get a shot of her with some backlight. So just come forward a little bit into the water. I want to get the reflection. Ripley, come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Ready? Sit. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. Now face me. She's a bit excited because she knows there's a ball out here. All right, come here. Come here. Come on. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Good girl. Just stay there. Stay. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? Stay there. That's all right. That's all right. Stay there. No, that's it. That's good. That's good. Ripley. Ripley. Yeah, see, that's still nice. Get down even lower. Get the reflections on the water. Sit down. Sit down. Ripley, sit down. Sit down. She's got two kids and a ball to play with. She's a bit distracted. Now she's sitting. Look, there's a nice shot. I'll get a picture of Simone silhouetted with Ripley as well. Where's my autofocus? I'll just zoom out a bit. Yeah, that's nice. Let's zoom right out. Now she comes. That's good tracking. Okay. Let's check the tracking on that. Yeah, it's hard. Backlighting is very hard for autofocus to work. A lot of autofocus do struggle with backlight. So what we'll do, let's spin her around. Ripley. Actually, we'll try and get her to sit in the water over here. So now this way we have nice even light. Let me catch up with the chat while we're here. Matthew, hello. Hello, everyone. Awesome shots. Thanks, Matt. Oh, wow. Now I am wondering, an encounter exciting. Oh, you wait, Diane. You'll love this one. I think you'll really appreciate this new video. It's a good one. It's a good one. It might not be so exciting for you because you get lots of birds up at your Bundaberg Botanic Gardens. It's a bit rarer for us here. But, oh yeah, it's a good video. Look, I enjoyed it. It was good. Kath, oh wow, how beautiful. Yeah, look, got all your girls out here with me tonight. So what we'll do now, okay, do you two want to just come over here for a second? So now we'll have basically the golden light lighting up Ripley's face. And if we can get her to sit, she'll wear out as the night goes on. I'd love to get her on her own right in the water. Come on, come on. Yep. She just wants to play, don't you? Just want to play. Okay, so now look at the difference in the lighting now when we're shooting with the light lighting up our subjects. Now we've got that really nice golden light. It's almost sunset. So what I'll do, Jade, Max said hi. Jade waved. So now I can slow down my shutter because now I'm sort of, I'm going to go down to 2.8 for these shots because I do want to blur that messy background. So I'm 2.8, I'm down to 3/100ths of a second. Okay, so now we're going for more of a portrait style shot. So Ripley, are there fish in there?
No.
Ripley. Try and get her to sit, Jade. Sit, Ripley. Just go back a little bit, go back a little bit. Where's the ball? Yeah, that'll do. Get her running backwards and forwards. So I do have my eye tracking on as well. I've got my eye tracking on to animals. Now her white neck is blowing out. So I'm going to speed up my shutter speed. That's another thing, if you've got white animals, whether it's a bird or even the dogs with the white fur, watch your highlights because they will blow out very easily when the sun's lighting up your subject. So I'm just watching my histogram, keeping my histogram so it's not too far to the right. So let's go up to 5/100ths of a second to play it safe. Get down nice and low. Oh, that was, where's my focus point gone? So I've got it on eye detect, I've got it on animal. I don't like that tree directly behind her. So I'll get her when she's sort of over near Simone on the left. That's better. Ripley. Ripley. No, she is completely distracted by balls and girls. She will wear out soon. We did this the other night. We brought her out and she had her fun and then she settled down and sat. Starting to get some really nice colour in the sky too. Okay, that's it. That's it. Keep her there. Ripley. Okay, yeah, just throw the ball to Simone. Just hold that ball there for a second, Simone. Ripley. No, she's just got eyes for the ball. Hello. She really does have eyes for that ball at the moment. So the eye tracking works much better this way, simply because our subject's lit up. Ripley, do you want a treat? A treat?
Some of her favourite words.
Oh, I don't want to say chicken too loud. I'll get some photos of the girls and the dog together. It's all right. You keep playing with her for a bit and I'll wait until she wears out. We need a well-trained dog. I know someone who has a well-trained dog. So we'll get her out here one day. Ultimate's going to be out here one day. G'day, John. After months and months of bird life in Narracourt, this past weekend I was treated over the 3 dozen. Barolga's not too far from town. Oh wow, yeah, Barolga's would be awesome. That would have been nice. There are some pelicans out here over on the creek. Yeah, the Barolgas would have been good. Dog clearly doesn't listen to the father. No, not when there's a ball and kids around. She very easily distracted, she is. So the colour in the sky has been really good, and have a look at this. Look what's happening out here. What I might do, let me just quickly go and concentrate on a landscape shot, because I do have a plan with this 70 to 200. So I'll just wait until Ripley wears out a bit more. Actually, do you know what? Before we lose the lead, do you want to come back out here for a second? Please, you want to get out of the water? So I'll try and get some action shots of her running towards the camera. But we'll do it this way. I want that cloud as my background. So Jade, if you go down that way.
Do you want me to get the rope?
Not yet, not yet. So you go down that way. Simone, you stay about here. Okay, and now let's try out this tracking a bit better. Let's get down nice and low. All right. Come on. Ready? Go. Good girl. That tracking felt really good then. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That felt really good. Okay, so now I'm using side light, so I'm not shooting directly into the sun, and the tracking worked much better. Look at that light. That's really nice. Do you want to throw the ball to Jade? Ready? Go. No, I don't want her running away from me. Oh, she tripped in she's tripping in all the puddles. I want to make sure I don't get hit by a ball. Okay. So do you want to go back over this way, Jade? A giant yabby. Oh wow. That's cool. We should go fishing. Do you want to just go back that way? I just want to get all that nice cloud over there. Yep, that'll do, that'll do. Ripley, come on, come on. Oh, it tracked on the ball then. Hello. Ripley. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Yeah, really nice light. Call her Jade. All right, let's get her back this way. Come on, come on. I can see the tongue hanging out then. All right, let's have a look at some of the shots we just got. We've got some really nice light. I'll show you some of the shots. Canon has great eye tracking. It does have good eye tracking. Okay, so there she is there. Look at that lighting. I think I'll get some of her running soon. That's just out of focus because of me. So that's nice. So I'm shooting at 2.8 now, get that really nice blurry background. And here she comes running. And that tracking is pretty bloody good, to tell the truth. They're all nice and sharp. They all look pretty good. Now another trick, Ultimate showed me this trick. If we go to, it's on the playback menu, playback and autofocus point display, enable, we can actually see where our autofocus point is. So as you scroll through your photos, you can see like there it's on the eye, there it's on the face, there it's sort of everywhere. It shows you where your tracking point was at the time. So you can see it's pretty much, it's on her most of the time, which is good. So yeah, Ultimate showed me or reminded me of that little trick, the autofocus display. Something I never use for my landscapes, but yeah, for fast dogs, look, Ultimate Dogs, we'll get her out here one day. She is the queen of dog photography. She is amazing, and yeah, she came out to have a lesson, but she was teaching me more than I was teaching her. All right, that light is looking really nice. Let's get a few more shots before it gets completely set. Do you want to go back that way again? I'm going to change my tracking mode. I'm going to change my tracking mode to instantly focus on subjects. Okay, so this one where we've got them both up, they're both in the plus. Okay, not that far, Jade. Ripley, come on. Yeah, that's good. It's staying right on her. Good. It didn't try and track Jade then. It did stay on Ripley. Oh, that is really nice. That's good. So yeah, look, when it comes to autofocus and tracking, if you shoot at f5.6, a slightly bigger aperture, a bigger f-stop, you will get more hit rates. Your hit rate will be better. I'm going to do a quick pano. Everyone, just come back behind this tree for a second. Back over this way. I'm going to try a telephoto panorama. Just look at that sky. That sky's looking really nice. So let me just grab everything and bring... Actually, do you want to take Ripley just over there a little bit? Yeah, I must admit, the autofocus on this R6 Mark II, bloody amazing. I have got so many shots that I would never have got with either my 7D or the 6D.
Where do we go?
Just over that way a little bit. Yeah, so many shots with this new camera. The autofocus is amazing. Especially with small stuff, like, you know, when I say shots that I would never have got, on small birds, small subjects. I spent many years doing sports photography, and the 7D worked a treat. The 7D worked a treat. So I'm going to focus on that tree. Let's do a bit of a pano. So I'm going to go up to f8, slow our shutter speed down to 1/60th of a second. This is where back button focus works really well. So what I'm doing, I'm focusing on that tree. I'm still in my high burst mode because I'm using back button focus. It's staying on that tree. And we're going to do one at 2.8 to create a really shallow depth of field landscape image, just for something a little bit different. Meter over in the sky so I don't blow my highlights. Focus on the tree. 2.8 pano. Oh. I accidentally hit my focus. Let's get a bit more than I need. It's hard to hold the camera still down here. Now this isn't a stabilised lens, but I have in-body stabilisation, which definitely helps. And I'm shooting at 3,000th of a second, so don't need to worry about camera shake at 3/1000ths of a second. ISO 640, I could probably drop that down a little bit. Probably drop my shutter speed down a little bit. Let's just give that another quick go. Yep. Oh, we've even got Ripley in the shot. Alright, that'll do for the panos. Okay, so now that we've lost light, this is where I will shoot at 2.8 for my subjects. It's very muddy out here at the moment. R6 Mark II sounds awesome. Bit of kit if the specs are true. Oh, the R7 Mark II, yes. Yeah, look, I don't think they've announced it yet, but look, you can guarantee it's going to be good. Because the R7 is their flagship APS-C. And I know a lot of wildlife photographers and a lot of action photographers, sports photographers, are very keen on the R7 Mark II. It'll be good. I can guarantee you it will be good. But look, as someone who's only just upgraded from a Canon 7D Mark I and a 6D Mark I, am I taking better photos? No, not really. I'm not taking better photos. It just makes it look. The autofocus is the big difference. The autofocus is a big difference. I definitely get more keepers. So if autofocus is a thing, then yes, upgrading is a definite. As a landscape photographer, My old 6D takes as good of photos as my R6 Mark II, and I'm not even joking. The Canon 6D, a 15-year-old camera, takes exactly the same photos as a brand new camera. But yes, autofocus has definitely improved over the years. Dynamic range has gotten better, but you know, if you go in pixel peeping, you might notice it. But it's that minute. It's not a factor. When people go on about, you know, a camera going from 6 stops of dynamic range all the way up to 7, who cares, really? Just bracket your shots rather than trying to get it all in one shot, which is sort of what I do. So even, you know, if I had a camera that had 10 stops, yes, it'd be nice. I'd still have to bracket my shots when I need to, rather than pushing everything. But yes, the Canon, the R6 Mark II, geez, I love it. I really do. All right, let's okay, we've really lost light now. We are after sunset. So look, even I'm at f2.8, 5/100ths of a second, and ISO at 400, and that's almost perfect. So let me get Ripley to run this way, because now the light's kind of lighting up. Ripley, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, that eye tracking, I like this one. This setting that I've got is both sticky and it doesn't, like, I've got the girls in the back of some of these shots. Let me quickly show you. I'll show you a couple of the shots. So this is with Jade running beside Ripley. And it's very sticky. So I've got the autofocus point on so we can see where it is. So it has stuck to Ripley really well. So even with Jade there, it's stuck on her almost perfectly until she gets too close and out of range. And then they're my landscape ones, and these are the ones I just took then. And again, look at that, just absolutely stuck on that eyeball. And then we're back to the start. So yeah, I'll quickly show you that one. I'll show it for myself, to tell the truth. That's the one I'm using, number 3. So the tracking sensitivity is up to almost all the way. And the suddenly entering focus points is up all the way as well. So that seems to work probably the best. So that's one I've really noticed it working well. That one I have noticed it working well. Let me just check the chat again. John Carter, my oldest 16 now, getting very close to 700,000 shots. Wow. I know you did mention that once before, that you had a lot of shots. Yeah, look, the 6D, it's an incredible camera. It really is. Like I said, I honestly have not noticed a big difference in image quality between a 15-year-old camera and a new one. It's, I'd argue that the R6 is a little bit better, but it's not that different that you sort of go, wow, I have to upgrade. But autofocus, it's hard going back to the 7D. I will admit, the 7D, just with the focus, the amount of focus points that thing has, does the job, but it's always nice to have something a little bit better. Would be interesting to see high ISO from your R6 to the old 8D. The 6D, yeah, that's one thing. I haven't tried astrophotography with it yet. I have taken quite a few shots at high ISO, and again, I haven't noticed a difference. The 6D was amazing at low light. Like, I shoot my astro with an f4 lens, and the 6D handles noise really well. So it will be interesting to see the R6, especially once astro season comes back. And trust me, we'll be doing a lot of astro this year. So yes, that will be the real test. When it comes to astro season, shooting at high ISOs, that's about the only time I really push my ISO, is when we're doing the Milky Way. So that will be a good test between the 6D and the R6. So, yeah. Anyway, we might wind up the stream soon. It was never going to be a long stream. It was more of just a pop in and say hello. If the sky had have gone off, I would have stayed here a bit longer. I've got the shots that I wanted to. I've shown off Ripley for everybody. So that was good. That was a good little session. I want to get the girls back before it gets too dark too. And the mozzies and the midgies come out. So yes, I will be dropping a new video soon. The new video, oh geez, I enjoyed it. It was a good video. I had an hour's worth of footage. I just cut it down to the best bits, basically. I cut out all the crap of me talking and just the, still me talking of course, but it's not quite as long-winded as some of my other videos. So thank you to everyone. Thank you everyone who popped in. Yeah, look, I am planning lots of live streams. I'm planning to travel a bit this year. And when I say travel, Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast, Bundaberg, Bargara, Maleny, head up to the hinterland, and hopefully do some live streams from some different places. Not that I'm getting bored of Hervey Bay. I still love Hervey Bay, but I just want to build up the portfolio a bit more and do some more, start doing some proper weekends away and do some workshops. So yeah, stay tuned. Lots of live streams coming up, lots of classes coming up too. I will start, for the locals, I will start running group classes again very shortly. So stay tuned, I will be in touch. And I will finish it up there. The sky's just not doing anything. I'm not hanging around for Blue Hour. So thank you, and I will see you all again, hopefully sooner than later. All right, see yous all.